I, as a Christian, do not want anything other than everyone to be a Christian.
I'm a Christian, and I've been tagged in this video a couple times, and usually I don't respond to shit I get tagged in because, like, but this one is just, I watched this full video thinking she would say anything of substance, and, like, maybe that intro was just a gotcha little hook. No, that's the whole fucking video. Now, I, as a Christian, don't want every single person to become Christian. Why? Simple. Because not every single person aligns with Christianity. And in the words of a very wise man, Meister Eckhart, all paths lead to God. So it really doesn't fucking matter. The only people who think that you have to subscribe to any one specific religion to get to God are the ones who still think that God is a concept owned by any one religion, when that's not the case at all. If anyone has it right in my mind, at this point, it's the Hindus with fucking monism, okay? With monism being the idea that there is one God with many, many facets that can appear many, many, many different ways. So, right, in Hinduism, there's Brahma, this is the main god, and all of these other deities we think of when we think of Hinduism, Krishna and, Durga and all these other ones, are simply manifestations of a certain piece of that one God, because God is infinite and ineffable. Therefore, to pin him down as any one thing is to never see him fully. This concept exists, honestly, nearly analogously within Abrahamic religions too. We know that God is the one, the ultimate, the ineffable God. And you can kind of see these aspects, these pieces, these facets of him play out in the very names of his angels. Gabriel means God is my strength. Ariel means lion of God. Michael means he who is like God. So on and so on and so on. Raphael, the healing of God. All of these things are different pieces. Samael, the venom of God. They're different aspects of one God who contains all things, who contains both light and dark, who contains both destruction and creation, love and war, all these other things. And it's extra funny that I got tagged in this video on the day that in church, we, as our gospel reading, had this gospel reading, where Jesus tells these people, I already told you I'm the Messiah, and you didn't believe me because you are not my sheep. Jesus himself recognizes that not everyone is going to come to him, because not everyone can, because not everyone is meant to. In that same Gospel of John, remember, this is the very allegorical, metaphorical, kind of mystical gospel, we have in the beginning Jesus posited as the Word made flesh. Jesus isn't just a guy, and this is where so many Christians get it wrong. Jesus isn't just one person with one face. Jesus is the very logos of God. God being this grand, ineffable, unknowable, ever-present, ever-imminent concept and force and sentience that transcends all knowing. Jesus is basically yet another face of that, another facet of that as the God the Son. And his way, right, his truth and life, he is the Word. What is the Word? It's all of God's laws which tell us love one another, love God. And Jesus says in another place in John that there are already followers of the way. That the way already has followers without ever having even met him. Which means that there are many different paths to the way, which is to love other people and to love God, this ineffable, essentially connective tissue of the entire universe. You can be any religion you want, and if it brings you what the Bible calls the fruits of the Spirit, gentleness, humility, kindness, faithfulness, all these other things, you win. All these fucking Christians are so quick out here to be like, Jesus didn't like organized religion, and then still try to tie God to any one specific organized religion. Y'all are fucking ridiculous. And this is what happens when you have some bare-bones fucking first-grade understanding of theology. This is why when I see people say, you don't need man's scholarship, you don't need any of that, all you need is the Bible, all I hear is, I can't understand anything deeper than some fucking basic bare-bones text. I've never passed an ELA class in my life, I have no concept of literary analysis, I've never had a mystical experience, you don't even know what mysticism is and think it's scary. I just like to be doing what I'm told. And that's it. So, again, I'm a Christian witch specifically, and I don't want everyone to be Christian, because that would make this world a lot less connected to truth. We would lose so many roads to truth. We would lose so many avenues to genuine divine experience. Christianity is simply not for everyone, and that's okay.